Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are presenting our PBT1. My name is FARAH AZMAN. My matric number is 13DDT NTF 2006.
My name is Muhammad AHNAF bin AZLAN. My matric number is 13DDT 19F 2012.
My name is Danial ZULHAKIM bin NORAZMAN. My matric number is 13DDT 19F 2040.
We should be able to create and manipulate web forms in PHP and display the output appropriately using get or post method. We also should be able to apply array, looping, selection and function in order to display the output appropriately. As you can see, this is our login interface. Users should be able to log in if they have their data in the database. In the database, we have 3 users, which is AHNAF, FARAH and DANIAL. For the username, I will enter my name and I will enter the password. For first timer, it will set that this is your first time here. This is our interface for SMO bookstore. We have 15 types of books that consists of crime and thriller genre. I will add the silent patient. I will add one quantity and add to cart. I will add the president's daughter. And we will continue to our shopping cart. In the shopping cart, it will list out the name, the code, the quantity, the unit price, and the price, and also the total and total after discount. You can also delete one of the items in the shopping cart or empty your shopping cart.
Next, discount will be given when total price reach certain amount. To get 10% discount, you have total price must be 101 ringgit to 200 ringgit. So if empty the cart, and I'll try it. I will add the most expensive book for to get 200 of total price. So as you can see, we get 10% discount, 239 ringgit 60 cents minus 38.5 is 12% of the price. So we get 210 and 85 cents. So after that, user will get a receipt ID. Just randomly generate for user name, their phone number, date of checkout, and total items. The number is only 1 because the book is the same and the quantity is 4. The unit price is price of 1 and this is the total of 4. So they also have the details and everything total after discount. So user can know their purchase after checkout at the SMO bookstore.
For home.php, firstly, we include our DB connection, which is dbconfig.php. And then we set our time zone for Malaysia time zone. We use session start to start our session. Then we use session start syntax to start our session. And then we show when last time user login or first time login by using ESET session log. Basically, when user first time login, it will show message welcome, user full name. This is your first time here. So session log we triggered as date using format day, month, year, and hour, minute, and second. And then we display the user information using echo, user session full name, and then we have logout button here. Next, we define a class named DB controller. And in the class DB controller, we have two functions, which is function run query and function numRows. So for function run query, we retrieve book data from database, and if result set is not empty, it will return result set. And if result set is not empty, it will return the book data from database. So for function numRows, we return row count for the book. So we declare a variable. So we declare a variable to call the class below here. So if get action is not empty, first the case is add. So if button calculate is not empty here, we will run the query, select all from book where code, and it will get code from the database, and it will return an array which is code, book name, quantity, price, and the book image. So we are using session card item to get the item quantity. If the card item, which is quantity, is not empty, it will return the quantity and the product code. If the item is one or more, it will add the item and quantity picked by user, and it will equal to post quantity. Okay, else if item is more than one, it will just merge the array with the current array that user create, and it will add the item to the card. And then else, if no items in the card, it will create a new array for the item. For the next case, which is remove, so basically here, if item is not empty, when user click remove button, it will get the code, and then it will unset the card item. So for the next case, which is empty, if the card is empty, it will just unset the card item session. Next, we declare a variable product array, and then we call the class and the function run query, and we run the query select all from book order by ID ascending, and if the product array is not empty, it will display the book data from the database. And from here we have form using method post and action to home.php, and we get the action by the product code from our database. So here, if we set the session card item, we declare total quantity equal to 0 and total price equal to 0, and for each card item as item, so in here we calculate the item and price. So we declare item price equal to item quantity multiplied by item price. Okay, so here we declare a variable total quantity to calculate the item quantity, and then we have variable total price to calculate the item price, which is item price multiplied by item quantity. So total is equal to total price. And then we have if else statement here. If total is more or equal to 200, then the user will get 12% discount. So we will subtract the total price and divide by 12%. Else, if the total is lower than 200 and total is more than 101, so the user will get 10% discount, and we will subtract the total price by 10%. Else, if the total is lower than 100 and total is more than 51, the user will get 5% discount, and we will subtract the total price with 5%. Else, if total is lower than 50 and total is more than 40, the user will get 2% discount, and we will subtract the total price with 2%. And then else, we will show a message buy above RM40 to get discount. So next, for the receipt, just the same as shopping cart, but we add the number here for the receipt ID, and we increase the number for the receipt number, and the number will increase for each transaction. And then we have customer full name, phone number, and date here, and we call the session full name, session phone, and session log for the detail. And then here we will display the total items, and we will equal the total quantity here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment this video. Bye bye.